the best match in night 2?
Yeah, night 2. It's clean.
Intercontinental match.
Intercontinental Championship match. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing else there.
Yeah.
Really?
To be fair,
let me double check.
You might. I know y'all are going to disagree with me. I do think that Roman Cody was a great match up until the end.
You know, no, I don't disagree with you. That's what made me so upset.
Yeah.
I told you, I was pressed the whole match. I was like, man, I swear they about to give it to Roman. I could feel it. I was like, yeah, but I told you, man, I felt so betrayed by Brian and Mitchell, man. You know, like right at the end, you know, Brian was like, look, man, Roman Reigns about to win. And Mitchell was like in between, like, nah, Cody might have a shot. And then all of a sudden, I just feel like I just saw him throw a one up and he super kicked me. He's like, nah, Tribal Chief winning. And I was like, what the world going on? You know what I'm saying? Then boom, you know what I'm saying? Solo Sikoa came out. I was like, God dang it, no. I was like, don't let him die like this. Don't let him go out like this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, don't let him go out like this. Because I mean, I would have been able to accept it better if it was just
random ropes.
Yeah, he ran them, man. I mean, first off, it was a little awkward too because like he had just got done doing 2 crossroads and he just stumbled backwards. I'm like, all right, they did this joint on purpose. Poor Cody. And then after the match, y'all saw that chicken in there. Y'all saw that joint.
The what?
Y'all didn't see that?
What part?
Oh, the rubber chicken.
When Cody lost, somebody threw in a rubber chicken in there.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah. I mean, like
you told me about that.
Bro, I mean, that's what I was telling. I said, folks don't understand what the detriment that this is gonna have for Cody. Like the moment he lost,
I was like
right. When a whole crowd got like silent, they're like, "What the words is happening?" One dude just took it upon himself to have a rubber chicken on him and just threw it in the ring. And it's like Cody's dead body and a doggone rubber chicken. They turned it into a meme. I mean, I'm being serious, man. I was like, God dang, the level of Cody. Yeah, let me see. Cody Rhodes rubber chicken. And it became a whole joke, you know, like online, all the way up until Raw after Mania, and it was. I mean, now it's like taking all people that made the chicken on WWE 2K23. Yeah. So it's I'm being serious, man. Like Cancer made matches where they put on they maxed out the rivalry between Cody Rhodes and a chicken. Yeah, I mean, like I told you, folks they gonna rag this dude, bro. I was like, it's going to happen. They're gonna rag the mess out this cat, and it's not going to stop. Let me see if they got the. Yep, there it is. That's the picture I was looking for. Let me share this with y'all real quick, so y'all can see it for yourselves. Let me see. Present. Share screen. And let me do the rubber chicken. Boom. There it is. You see it?
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. He was like mulling around in the ring, and somebody threw a rubber chicken in there right when he was in there mulling around. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang. I mean, I saw that joint. I was like, hey, I said, this can't be life. I said, your man's was literally on the way. And then within a few seconds, it was just gone.
On the way to what?
To stardom. You know what I'm saying? Like super stardom, like mega stardom. Like he was right there.
He was trying.
And it just died. Like the moment he got pinned, the crowd got silent. Rubber Chicken came in. After that, everybody started laughing. Folks started putting up stuff online talking about, oh yeah, you know, he probably gonna be outside crying again tomorrow. I mean, it just turned into I was like, this is to me one of the worst blunders of the 2000s. To me.
You act like Booker T don't exist, but okay, fair enough.
Look, hold up now. I get that, and what made me even angry is that Triple H was the one talking about he can't say that he finished his story. Shut up, Triple H. You the one who did the Reign of Terror. You know what I'm saying? It's like did our man's but flat out pedigree Booker T and left that dude there for 5. He took a nap after he pedigree Booker T. WrestleMania 19, right? Was WrestleMania 19?
Yep.
Yeah, WrestleMania 19.
Yeah,
it was 19.
But here's where I'm going to ask you a question, Trevor.
I know.
So, do you think it's a bad decision because timing, or do you think it's a bad decision because you have no faith in WWE to tell a long-term story. Because there was a time where if they would have done this, you would have been okay with it because you would have trusted them to tell a story. So, which is it? I'm asking.
I would say it's the first one because let's just do the fast track, right? So Cody Rhodes in 2016, whatever it was, he left. Went to the independents. Built his name up, became Ring of Honor champion, got multiple titles in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Started his own promotion, AEW. Like led that for a good bit, even disqualified himself from the title shot and that became vilified because of that decision, because he just didn't make sense without him being a world champion. Then he leaves, right? Comes to WWE, gets to WWE, has the best presentation possible, gets hurt at Hell in a Cell, right? Comes back, Royal Rumble, wins Royal Rumble. Sami Zayn and KO is popping right now, right? Well, Sami Zayn mostly right now. Popping, and the stardom between the two match for the moment against Roman Reigns. So I'm looking at this like, I know Sammy can't be because he has such a long losing streak. That was always my thought. I said that was no shade towards Sami Zayn. I think that Sami Zayn should be world champion in the next year. But at this particular point in time, if you just do the tell the tape, is just not strong enough. The only person that had a strong track record to go against Roman Reigns was Cody Rhodes. Right? So I'm looking at this like the only perfect person to dethrone Roman Reigns at this juncture we at right now is Cody Rhodes. Because and after them, who we gonna get? Brock Lesnar? Nope, because Brock Lesnar is disqualified from getting any title shots while Roman Reigns has a title shot on title. That's probably what the beef is between him and Cody. Instead, like he probably like, well, if you had won the match, I'd have been able to jump back in for the title shot. But since you lost me my shot of getting the title back. That's likely what's gonna be about. But the issue that I see is that, like, he had nuclear fire on him as far as, like, in a good way, to be in a doggone babyface. This is one of the best builds for a babyface I've seen in years. And I'm like, all right, this dude looks strong, good presentation. He's a great face for them to, like, take on a role if they needed to, for Roman to go home and just kick it for a little bit. They can give it to Cody. Cody can go out and do the doggone appearances. He would do it easy, right? Probably better than Roman because he has more stories. He has more things to talk about than Roman when it comes to a lot of this stuff because he's Dusty's son. Then he also told me he's doing it for his daddy. That's one thing that really pissed me off. He's like he's doing it for his pop, and did the whole bionic elbow at the end. Sami Zayn caught the haluva kick. I was like, this is perfect. This is like final boss level gangsterisms right now. Sami Zayn had to come in with the doggone haluva kick, boom. Then you got a bionic elbow, boom. Then you got the doggone crossroads, boom. And we like, all right, we can go and wrap this bad boy up and get the biggest pop you had in WrestleMania since Daniel Bryan. Nope. Now here comes Solo Sikoa. Spike to the throat, super duper spear, 1, 2, 3, and the whole crowd went flat. And I was like,
yeah, my boy Solo out here fingering dudes for the win.
I got no shade again. I think Solo Sikoa is just he's a phenomenal addition to the bloodline. Because like he the hired gun that just don't care who his target is, which is perfect. But this just wasn't the time for that. Then on top of that, night one, Sami Zayn and KO already grabbed the belts off the Usos. So I'm like, Usos already lost their titles. Roman loses title. We get a deranged Roman Reigns coming after Cody Rhodes. He like, this sucker took my out in the relevancy. I was like, that's a far more compelling story. Then you can line up Roman. After Roman's done, you got Gunther. You got Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins got his lick back. I'm saying, like we had multiple people lined up for the rest of the year just with Cody. Who in the world gonna fight Roman?
So here's my question. I don't know what you guys, as in the W universe and people that Trevor's in there, I don't understand what universe and world y'all on, because I'm trying to figure out how did y'all think he was going to win? I knew he would not like it's, and the thing is not even being, it's just like the proof is it's like the writing's on the wall. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure there was a long. I was like, most likely Roman's going to win. But when the Usos lost at night one, I was like, okay, Roman's winning. And people still thought Cody was going to.
You called that the previous podcast. I shouted that out. I was like, you know what? Brian did call this out because you was like, if the Usos lose, Roman gotta win, right? And I'm like, that's fair. I said I didn't dispute that. So when the Usos lost, that creeping suspicion, I just heard your words echoing in my brain. Like, look, Roman Reigns gonna win. I'm like, I don't want to hear that right now. I was in denial. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. They had finally got me back in, Brian. That's what happened. Okay, they finally caught, and then like it's like they took me out the room crisp, but then they went to the bathroom and never came back.
Man, is that?
Not Ruth Chris, man.
It took me to Ruth Chris, man. I mean, I was eating a great steak, man, and I came back. I mean, I was like, yo, man, ain't came back. What is that? Oh, apparently he had an emergency, and you got to pay the bill. What? You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. You know, that's how I felt. Why? Because Cody Rhodes versus Roman, that match was fantastic. Because them two suckers are pro wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? They may not say that, you know, but they're pro wrestlers, and they don't have to do a bunch of flippity flips and skippity doo-ahs and skippity weaves.
Well, one of them is. Let's not get crazy. Let's not be wild
here we go, man. Both of them are professional wrestlers.
One is a pro wrestler. One is good at pacing 5 moves out between.
Well, hey, that's pro wrestling, bro. That's pro wrestling. That's what got us by for like 100 years. I mean,
speak for yourself. Yeah.
What you talking about? You became a fan. You like Undertaker. Stop lying to yourself, boy.
Yeah, but I also like Steamboat, Shawn Michaels, and everybody else a whole lot more.
But Undertaker was your favorite wrestler, boy. Don't you start this?
Yeah, for gimmicks. Roman is my favorite for gimmicks, but there's a different level. Let's not go crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. And I was just
levels to this, man.
And let y'all talk because one is really good, and this is my knock against Roman, and this is all I'm gonna say. And this is not even disrespectful to Roman. I will say the issue that I have had with Roman having the titles long is not that he's had them long, is that they've done the same match
exactly
repeatedly, like
the same finish.
Yeah, so like I joke a lot, but in all seriousness, my issue with Roman is not that he's had it for 1,000 days. I actually think that's great because that makes whoever beats him a star automatically. So that's fine. But the issue I do have with WrestleMania is not even the fact that Roman won. It's the fact that you've done the same match I could have saw at Backlash.
Yes.
That is where I do have a problem.
He had the same match with Sami Zayn in Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Or he had the same match at Royal Rumble. Or he had the same match. It's very rare he beats people clean, which is fine. Yeah. He's a heel. I get it.
I mean, yeah, but then it gets to the point where it's like even Ric Flair won matches clean. Okay, I say like, yeah, he had a lot of cheating. Now I'm not gonna say in front of that, but he at least won some matches clean too now. So it's like we gotta have there's gotta be some diversity in how you book this dude, and not just have him be like this wimp. Because that's what he looks like. I'm like, you look like a wimp. Like I mean, you get your behind busted, and then all of a sudden here come like 9 dudes from Bloodline, the jumper dude, and then finally you get a move. you pretty much the dude that got haymaker in a fight, and then you had your homies jump him. You know what I'm saying? Then you came in the end like, yeah, you see what you get. You mess with me, nah, bro. You gotta run this back. I mean, that's why I was like Monday. So that's what had me upset was that I'm like, you looking at this whole situation. What's going to happen on Monday is that Roman gonna come out like, I don't want to fight this dude no more, and he ain't gonna fight him no more, which is pretty much what happened on Monday plus some. But yeah.